Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode what is lurking behind the corporate jargon and financial mumbo jumbo. Today, we're diving into a filing that has got some interesting compensation news and a strategic move that might just surprise you. Stick around because this one's a little spicy. And before we get into the juicy details, if you dig getting the inside scoop on company filings without all the corporate fluff, make sure you are subscribed. Also, we have a fantastic community over on Discord where we break down these documents even further. The link is in the description below, so join us there. Alright, let's jump into this filing. It is a Form 8, which typically means something significant has happened that the company needs to tell investors about quickly. And in this case, it revolves around HCI Group Incorporated and a key player in its operations. The big news here is an executive employment agreement, effective the 1st of January of 2026, though signed back on the 9th of December of 2025. This agreement is with HCI Group Incorporated, which is a majority-owned subsidiary of HCI Group. The agreement is with Paresh Patel, who is not only the Chief Executive Officer of HCI, but also the Chief Executive Officer of HCI Group itself. This essentially means they are locking down leadership for a crucial part of their business for the long haul. This is a pretty standard move for companies wanting to keep their top talent, especially if they're critical to the company's success. So, what is Mr. Patel getting out of this deal? Well, his base salary is set at a cool $950,000 per year. And get this, the board of directors at HCI can actually increase that salary at any time. Plus, he is eligible for bonuses. The exact amount of those bonuses will be decided by HCI's board or its compensation committee, so there is definitely room for him to earn more based on performance. Compensation like this for a CEO is pretty typical, especially when you are talking about a subsidiary of a larger corporation. Now, let's talk about what happens if things go south. If HCI decides to terminate Mr. Patel's employment for what they call cause, or if he quits for good reason, or if he leaves within 180 days after a change of control, that is a defined term related to their incentive plan, he'll get some severance. That severance is equivalent to 12 months of his base salary. It will be paid out over a year, but he has to sign a release of all claims against HCI. This is a pretty common clause in executive contracts, providing a safety net for the executive while giving the company some protection. The agreement also includes some standard stuff like confidentiality and non-solicitation clauses, meaning he can't spill company secrets or try to poach employees or clients after he leaves. But the really significant part is a 2-year post-employment non-compete restriction within the US. This means for 2 years after he stops working there. He can't go and start or join a competing business in the United States. This clause is designed to protect HCI's business interests and prevent a competitor from benefiting from his insider knowledge. Moving on to another compensation item, something pretty noteworthy happened on the 19th of December of 2025. HCI also awarded Mr. Patel a substantial cash bonus of $3,750,000. This bonus is expected to be paid out before the end of December. That is a huge amount of money, and it really highlights how much they value his leadership. Especially as the CEO of HCI, it shows they are serious about retaining him and perhaps rewarding him for past or future contributions. Now, this next part is quite interesting. On the 18th of December, Mr. Patel entered into a written trading plan. This plan is designed to comply with specific rules under the Securities Exchange Act of 1934, often referred to as Rule 10b-5-1. Basically, it is a pre-arranged plan for buying or selling company stock. In this case, Mr. Patel plans to acquire up to 100,000 shares, or up to $2 million worth of HCI's common stock, whichever comes first. The plan is set to run until the 18th of December of 2026. The key here is that these transactions will happen automatically if the stock price stays below certain levels. This is often used by executives to diversify their holdings and avoid accusations of insider trading, as it takes the decision making away from them at the time of the trade. The full details of this employment agreement are laid out in Exhibit 99.1, which is attached to this report. While we can't go through every single word, understanding these key elements gives us a clear picture of the company's commitment to Mr. Patel's leadership and the financial arrangements supporting it. Now, for my 2 cents, this filing shows a company that is clearly invested in its leadership. The long-term employment agreement and the significant bonus signal a strong belief in Mr. Patel's ability to steer HCI, and by extension contribute greatly to HCI Group. The 10b-5-1 plan is a smart move for Mr. Patel, balancing his personal financial goals with regulatory compliance. The non-compete clause is strong, indicating this is a critical role and they want to protect their investment in him and the company. Overall, it suggests stability and a commitment to continuity at the executive level, which is usually a positive sign for investors. Alright, that is our breakdown of this HCI Group filing. What is your take on these compensation packages and the trading plan? Do you think it signals good things for the company's future, or are there any red flags you see? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis valuable and want more deep dives into corporate filings, please hit that like button and subscribe to Corporate Decoder. And don't forget to join our Discord community, the link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next decode.